Shalom. This is Yair, Davidiy speaking to you from the land of Israel. I represent Brit-Am movement of the 10 tribes of Israel, also known as Hebrew Nations. Brit-Am Hebrew Nations. We research the whereabouts of the lost 10 tribes. We have found them amongst Western nations, so we bring knowledge, awareness of our findings to other peoples. We promote this knowledge. That is what we do. Brit-Am is what we call ourselves, is what we are known by. Brit-Am. Brit-Am in Hebrew, it means covenant or union or bonding together of the peoples. Brit-Am, from the word Brit, covenant. Brit-Am. A friend of ours, Cecil Davis, who passed away not long ago, Cecil Davis, he pointed out that the word Brit-Am may also connote Britain and America. Brit-Am. And the two major nations amongst whom we do find the lost 10 tribes are America, North America, and Britain and the offshoots of Britain, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and so on. And so this is important. We find the lost 10 tribes amongst Western peoples. We don't say that everyone in those areas is descended from lost tribes of Israel, but we say that is where the lost 10 tribes are. That is the bottom line. That is what we concentrate on emphasizing. That is where the lost 10 tribes are to be found. Originally, you had 12 tribes of Israel. These 12 tribes of Israel split into two different sections. The northern section became known as the lost tribes of Israel, the tribes of Israel, and they were conquered by the Assyrians and taken into exile, whereas the southern section remained. And from the southern section, we have the tribe of Judah. We have the kingdom of Judah, which was comprised originally of the tribes of Judah and Benjamin. After that, of most of the tribe of Levi, all the tribe of Levi. And after that, of representatives, minority representatives of all of the other tribes, so that amongst Jews, amongst the Jewish people, you have all of the tribes of Israel there, but they are dominated by Judah and Benjamin and Levi and others, and they give expression to Judah through them, through what they are. That is the Jewish people. Whereas the 10 tribes, the other 10 tribes, were destined to give expression to themselves in their places of exile to fulfill what they had to do, and each of the two different sections had their own task in the world to fulfill. This has been discussed by commentators on the Bible, such as Nachmanides and others, and we are quoted, and so this is what we have. So we represent Brit-Am. We are Brit-Am. We give expression to Brit-Am. Brit-Am is an expression found in the Hebrew Bible, found in Isaiah, the book of Isaiah chapter 42. The book of Isaiah chapter 2, when he speaks about becoming a light to the Gentiles, of upraising the Gentile nations and non-Israelite nations, and promoting them, bringing them forward, one could say. And also in Isaiah 49, where too he speaks of establishing new countries, new nations, and being a civilized influence upon the peoples of the earth, as the lost 10 tribes were destined to do. And this was what they had to do, and this is one of the reasons why we went into exile, why they went into exile. And we have discussed this in separate talks, and whole books we have dedicated to the subject. So this is what we are. We are Brit-Am. And we research the subject. We research the subject from all different aspects, from all different types of sources. We use the Hebrew Bible. We use the Bible. We use the Talmudic explanations, foundations on the Bible. We use Midrashim. We use biblical commentators. We also use secular sources as well as rabbinical ones. We use mythology, linguistics, languages, legends, archaeological findings, linguistics, as we said, historical records, chronologies, anything that has somehow either some possible connection or possibility of shedding light on the subject. We have researched these different avenues of exploration, and we have shown how all of them give evidences and proofs that when we take them as a composite, complementary whole, give a complete picture of which shows, without fear of contradiction, that the lost 10 tribes are to be found amongst those peoples in those regions. That is what we do, and that is what we have done, and that is what we concentrate on doing. The strongest point, as we said, is probably the biblical understanding of the Bible of the Hebrew text. We use Hebrew texts in their original format, and we analyze them, and we have found additional findings, new points of evidence we have merited to see. To see commentaries and explanations that complement this field of research and prove it and give additional insights into it. So this is an advantage what we have, and this is what we're talking about. This present talk concerns the advantages we have as what we are, and other groups, other people in the field who also research the subject, who also claim to research the subject of findings of their own, and they may also have advantages of their own, and we're not talking about them though, we're talking about ourselves, and we're promoting ourselves because that needs to be done at present. And we have much to offer, and we have been offering it for a long time, and this is what we do. We promote the source. We also receive input from others. People send us bits and pieces of information. People send us insights or informational leads or ideas or criticisms. And we, when something is valid, we accept it. But we endeavour always to acknowledge our source of where we got it from. We also read the books of other people relevant to the subject. And if they say something that is true and it seems reliable, seems as if it's adding to the overall conceptual picture of what we need to know, we quote them. We also too here, we endeavour very much to always give the source of our information. And we want this because we have to do it as part of our obligation. It is also common courtesy, common sense, common decency, and also we have experience with people not doing that for us, of plagiarising our material and attributing it to themselves. This is the way the world works, so this is what we have. We have findings of our own, we have findings that are worth considering, and that definitely do add to the body of evidence proving that lost in tribes are amongst Western nations. We publish our books. We have at least 17 books, most of them presently in print, available through our websites, and each one of them is different from the others. Each one of them speaks of a different aspect of the evidence, but each one of them has something to contribute. We have these books, and we have these numerous articles on our websites, and talks that we've given, and video clips and everything, and this whole body of information has been released to the public, and it is there. And when we go the way of all the earth, which might be a very long time from now, or may not, it will still be there, and maybe eventually it will bear fruits. Now it is bearing fruits, now it is echoing, now there's a resonance, people are receiving it. But it may eventually grow into something much greater. It may influence others, inspire others, who knows. We hope that it will be for the good, because unfortunately there are also negative elements out there who try and take what we talk about or what we believe in and twist it and pervert it and prevent it in ways which are inimical to humanity, to the Jewish people, to the Israelite nations. They are our enemies, the people who twist what we are trying to say, so we endeavour to say it well, and hope that God Almighty will have mercy upon us and only let what we have said and what we do be used for good purposes. Another point is me, my personal genealogy. I am half Jewish. My mother is Jewish. I am technically a Jew. I keep the commandments, endeavour to obey the laws, the precepts of Judaism as well as I can. I'm an Orthodox Jew, an ultra-Orthodox Jew even, a Haredi, and this is what I believe in. I do it. So this has an advantage because I am, what I say is possibly more acceptable to Jews this way. Also to certain Gentiles it is more acceptable, at least it attracts attention, it's a point of interest, and it adds, it confirms, it also opens up to me avenues of exploration, of insights, of research, of considerations that would probably be closed to others or very difficult for them to access. So this is a point. Also, from my Gentile side, from the side of my father, I have Welsh and Irish ancestry, also a little bit of German, we don't know, from Hanover and Monarchs. It doesn't really matter. I know them, I understand them, I can look at things the way they look at it. I have an affinity with them. I grew up with them, so too this helps the Gentiles to feel that we are not unapproachable, that they can also identify with us and through us access this knowledge. And apparently this is the way Divine Providence wanted it this way. So this is the way things are. Look, we have people who help us in logistics, in posting the books out, in presenting them, and doing all kinds of little things. And usually these people work voluntarily. Not only do they not get paid for what they're doing, but every now and again when we are hard up, they help us out, or they have helped us out. And we also have people who give us money, who contribute to us, send us offerings and buy our books, which is very important because we want the message to be made known. We want the books to be read, we want the books to get out, and we also need the income like anybody else. There's no one in the world who cannot get by with income, and we're no different from anyone else. No, we have needs, we have obligations, and by fulfilling these obligations of ours, we are enabled to continue to work in this area. And this area is very important. It's important for the Israelite people. It is important for the Jewish people. It's important for the peoples we are talking about. And it has an intrinsic value of its own. So those who can help us should do so. And we believe that they who help us will be blessed from on high, because this is a good cause, a valuable cause, and something that is needed for the future redemption of the Israelite peoples. And in the future we hope to continue as we've been doing, even more so, even more stronger than we have been doing, to improve the quality, to improve the quantity, to reach more people, to get the message out, to reveal new information, to have new information revealed to us, and to present it in a way that will be acceptable to those we want it to be acceptable to. And this is what we are doing and will continue to do as long as we can. I myself, as I said, I am Jewish, I believe in Judaism, but we are not coming to impose Judaism on other people. We are not out to convert them to Judaism, because Judaism does not want converts. If converts come along, very good, but it's not out to get converts, and we're not that way inclined to convert people. But in the same way we do not want converts, we do not want others trying to convert us, to missionize us, to bring us over to their beliefs, because we believe this would be damaging, would be harmful to the Jewish people, harmful to us. And we should, all of us, open our eyes and believe in God Almighty and return to biblical values, and also consider the findings of Brit-Am concerning the lost 10 tribes, because this is the time. We are approaching an era when this knowledge may be needed. At all events, it is worth receiving. May the Lord God of Israel bless you. Thank you.